Justin, we have just about a minute left. I was wondering if you have any parting advice for folks that are facing unemployment, and then we'll take another break at about 20 till. So, you want to put your headphones on. And there is a left and a right side to the headphones. If you look at
case files are more than ink on paper in boxes on shelves in stuffy rooms in police stations or sheriff's office. More than blood and hair samples, fabric, fibers, fingerprints, photographs, and footprints. It is known as forensic evidence. Every file represents at least one victim and many more of their survivors who hope that someday the crime that changed their lives forever will be solved. Holly Zachariah of the Columbus Dispatch has devoted part of her busy career to reviewing the cold case files that fill not only those boxes but also the minds of the investigators assigned to solve the crimes in Central Ohio. She's with us today. Holly, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Ann.
Also here with us, Kevin Miles. He is president of the Central Ohio Crime Stoppers. He works on the Crime Stoppers works on its own, but also with Holly, you have joined forces to bring to light again these mysteries in the hopes of turning the cold files to closed files. And Kevin, thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
The first one.
When we all settled on Killers Among Us, one of the reasons we did was because even if you don't care about that victim, and I can't imagine that you wouldn't, but if you don't care about the person who died, whoever killed them is out. What I have told the families, as they've graciously allowed me into their lives to discuss what's the most painful thing they'll ever go through. I've told them, I have to be able to make the case is the most important thing to all of us.
But you also have to tell a story that people feel is fleshed out properly and is as authentic as possible.
Absolutely.
So there's a line you draw too, if they don't give you enough information.
There is. If they're not willing to let me see,
Welcome back to All Sides with Ann Fisher. We're talking about cold case files in Central Ohio. My guests are Kevin Miles, he's president of Central Ohio Crime Stoppers, and also Holly Zachariah. She is the reporter at the Columbus Dispatch that started the series Killers. Holly, tell us about Amy.
That's right. Amy was 20 years old and by all accounts had her life together, had a job that she loved. She was a manager of the leather store.
She was friendly with everybody. I mean, she just learned that everybody liked her. She was very easygoing, and she was an easy child to raise because she had the two older sisters that she wanted to do things with. I tried to call her apartment several times and nobody answered, and then I called and talked to the people.
I want to thank you, Kevin Miles, president of the Central Ohio Crime Stoppers, and also Holly Zachariah, reporter for the Columbus Dispatch. You can go to homicide.stopcrime.org for that new website. It's not up yet, but you can get it there. You can go to stopcrime.org for their general website for the Central Ohio Crime Stoppers, and also dispatch.com/unsolved for Holly's stories into the future. This is All Sides with Ann Fisher. This is listener-supported WOSU and WOSU HD 820 Columbus, and streaming on the web at WOSU.org, WOSU 820.